This used to be my favorite level in the Gauntlet, but looking at it now, it's really not that good. Aside from the fact that the decoration is literally just copied from X by Tri-Axis, the block designs look pretty bland and simple, while varied. And it also loses points for the overuse of glow, even though this level has no lag at all. Basically the same thing as Outer Space. The background is static and doesn't change once the entire level, and the lack of color makes for a really boring level. The gameplay is alright, but it's nothing special. Although, this level looks really good in terms of air decoration, and the color is what gives this level its personality. One thing about this level I absolutely love is the Michigan mode. This mode gives the level an actual memorable element that almost all of the other levels in this Gauntlet lack. This level is insanely overrated, but it's not awful. I'd give it a 3 out of 10. Unlike amplification, there isn't much to say about this level. Some of the effects are kind of cool, I guess. But other than that I don't really like anything about this level. The gameplay is actually pretty bad. The transitions are pretty annoying and the gameplay at the drop is too slow to be fun. As for the design, it overall looks like a generic 2.0 level. I'm giving this level at 1 out of 10. But before we move on, I just want to draw attention to the fact that the second coin actually used to be so much better. There were triggers at the start of the level which would cause the cube portal to change into a robot portal, and you could collect the coin. Now the triggers aren't even in the level anymore. But I find it funny that the robot portal still is. The coin was relocated to this much easier location. That's all, now let's move on. Say what you want, but I think Carnation is way better than Amplification. This is one of my favorite levels from 2.0. Let's start with the obvious, the effects in this level are incredible. My favorite is this one. The lights just look gorgeous, and the colors look fantastic. The music line in the background looks pretty well made. Although I'm not sure whether the creator, whose name I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce, used one of the tutorials or not. The gameplay in this level is my favorite in the Ice Gauntlet. Some of the transitions could be better, but I love the speed and energy of the gameplay. The only gripe I have about this level is the block designs. All of them look pretty bare and empty, and it's a pretty big damper on the level. But I don't care all that much because I like focusing on the effects and gameplay. This level's score is a 9 out of 10. For anyone who's curious, this level placed 5th in Olympics CC2. Damn you Axels for sucking at making gameplay. I haven't played a 6-star level this annoying since Ink Machine by Kitty Dog Eat. It's such a frustrating level that one of the two creators even felt the need to make the mini-wave part auto. Moon's parts are alright, but aside from that, there's really nothing special about this level in general. The block design is alright, but only in Moon's parts and this one dual part. This is just an extremely bland level with nothing really to talk about. Meh. 2 out of 10. This level is split into 3 parts. The first part is so bland it's honestly not even worth talking about. The last part is literally the same thing. However, the second part is basically the predecessor to Boy of the Cones buff this, and the reason I hate this level. Even the creator acknowledges polyhedral as a straight fly challenge. On top of that, this is one of those fucking annoying levels where you can get killed by the goddamn air. This level's gameplay is annoying on top of having a pretty lackluster design, but it's not really the worst level ever, and definitely not near as bad as Buff This. But it's still really weak, and doesn't really warrant a place in the Ice Gauntlet. Its lack of creativity and good gameplay really makes this level one of the least fun to play. 1 out of 10. I had higher expectations for the Ice Gauntlet going in, especially since I remembered Amplification being a good level when first playing it, but the Gauntlet just wasn't very great. While loads better than the Fire Gauntlet, the Ice Gauntlet is still a pretty weak effort. I'd summarize the Gauntlet like this: Carnation is pretty epic, Amplification is weak but not awful, and the other 3 levels are pretty bland and not worth talking about. The Poison Gauntlet is up next, but it's not going to be my next video. And yes, I'll probably be doing all 15 gauntlets. I already did the Fire Gauntlet. Thank you for watching.